Alright, so back again and welcome to the 2v2 internal tournament. But before we get into that, if you're going to buy anything from this game today, make sure you get it from rocketprices.com. Their link's in the description. You can pretty much get anything you want from this place that's in or has been in this game for a cheaper price that you find elsewhere or from the game itself. Made it even cheaper with 6% off code JET at checkout. So if you haven't seen a 1v1 one, you won't understand how this works, so if I suggest go checking it out first, but I'll explain it briefly. Basically, this one's 2v2, slightly different, but in terms of the 1v1 one, what we had a random tournament. People just played people randomly, random groups of 4. This is completely different because it's 2v2. We have 16 teams of 2 players each, obviously, so we have 32 players again, but we have 16 teams of 2. There's no groups this time. We're doing what's called a Swiss bracket, and I'll explain that in a second, but I'm going to show you the teams first. And to calculate these, what I did the same as the 1v1 tournaments to determine the groups. I asked everyone to pick a number 1 to 32. I then did a random number wheel to generate who would be on which team, and this is what we got. And I had to point out it's random before I showed people this because people are going to see my teammate and think it was rigged. I can promise you it wasn't. There's some good teams in here though, some very strong teams, some rather weak teams as well. Here you go, here's the list. So obviously we have me and J Dyer, a champ 3 and a champ 1 together, a diamond 2 and a diamond 1, a diamond and a champ, a plat 3 and a gold, 2 gold 3s, 2 diamonds again, a champ and a plat, a diamond and a plat 3, a plat 2 and a silver 2, 2 diamonds again, a diamond 3 and a plat, a diamond 3 and a gold, a diamond and a champ 1, a champ 3 arch with a diamond, then we have a plat and a diamond at the bottom there. So we have 16 teams, kind of varying ranks, a lot of plats and diamonds in there. Obviously we have a lot of plats and diamonds in my Discord. Do not be involved in this, you have to join Discord, that's how I organise this kind of thing, so make sure you do that and you can get involved in some of these. And in future I might do a 3v3 one after this, so make sure you're involved for that. But yeah, that's the teams then, and let's explain the bracket. This is the Swiss bracket on your screen. As you see, there's like 5 boxes. So how this works is you play people only with the same record as you. So for example, everyone starts off with 0 wins, 0 losses. If you win the first game, which is also randomised fixtures, I'll get into that in a second when we come on to the fixtures. If you win that first game, go into the 1 to 0 group, which then you'll play another person from the 1 to 0 group. The aim is to get to 3 wins and you go through. However, if you lose 3 games, you go out. So as you can see, there's a 2 to 2 box at the very end there, and obviously if you win, you go through. If you lose, go out. But the aim is just generally get to 3 wins and avoid 3 losses. So that's the bracket then. And in terms of filming, I only commentate on the games that actually mean that someone gets knocked out or go through. So you can also have them highlighted here, the boxes that I'll only film the games from. To kind of cut it down, otherwise it's going to be a lot of games being put in the video, and that will just start taking a piss. I'll have clips from them games probably on the screen in a second when I go through the groups and what happened. But yeah, that's that. That brings us to our first fixtures then, which are then again randomised by using a random wheel. And this is what it gave us. So we have given each team a number, and as you can see, there will be corresponding names next to them. Team 13 versus Team 2, Team 8 versus 16, Team 3 versus Team 15, Team 4 versus Team 11, Team 10 versus Team 6, Team 14 versus Team 12, Team 5 versus Team 7, and finally my team versus Team 9. So we'll see how that gets on. Let's get into our first game. In fact, you won't get into the first game because you won't see that. We'll get into what happened in the group the first few games, and we'll get into commentating on the ones that matter. Let's have a look how we get on. Also, I have to explain the knockout. This is our knockout group. This is our knockout grid, the empty bracket. As you can see here, what I mean by it, as you can see, 3-0-1 would be the best performing 3-0 teams in terms of goal difference and stuff like that. And then obviously number 2 would be the second best performing, and obviously you got 3 from the 3-1 bracket and 3 from the 3-2 bracket. That will come in, and obviously it's weighted, so the best team will play the worst team, and obviously it goes on like that. So second plays second worst to make it more competitive and make sure the best teams get to the final, because that's what we want to see. But anyway, that's enough waffling. I've been waffling for a long time, probably a very long intro. I had to explain it all for you though. And yeah, let's get into the first groups, the first games, let's see what happens there, and then we'll get into showing clips of the actual games that matter. So as always with these tournaments, we have people who just don't fucking reply, and we have to replace them. These are the replacement teams who now have, as you can see, there's a lot of changes. But yeah, that's the new teams, the new matches up for the first game then, and this is what happened. So generally, results went as expected. As you can see, the 2 diamonds winning. We have a shock loss for Cake and Diner, who I thought were going to progress quite easily, like losing to Meme and Picker up there. Then got a 7-0 battering by Arch and You, who look like a very good team. And a shock loss for the 2 diamonds as they lose to 2 plats. One of them being Gamer, who's actually the bronze I carried in my recent video. So he's not actually a plat, but he's a plat in 2s at the moment. So I put him down as that. 5th game kind of went to expectation. Then we had Thunder and Mark, who do actually look very good together. and they've for some reason ended up on alternate accounts. They've been banned on their main accounts. They won't have the original names, but they're still the same people, and I'll point out what names they are when it comes to it. But then we had an 8-1 battering of the 2 gold threes by Duke and TYP, who look again a very good team. Then at the bottom there, me and JDI win quite comfortably, but we were shit in our first game. I'm a bit worried about that. Me and him were quite shit in our first game, so we have to see how we do in the next one, which is going to be a very difficult game as we come onto the 1-0 bracket. As you can see here, some good games. You have Thunder and Mark against the 2 Diamonds. That won the top game. That'll be an interesting game. We then have Team 6 against Team 4. Again, it'll be a close game because Stompy and Gamer play very well together. Then we have Meme and Picker versus Duke and TYP. That'll again be a close game. As you can see at the bottom there, we have me and JDI versus Arch and you. That's going to be probably the game of the tournament, I think. The highest ranked game in the tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how that does and who could progress to 2-0. One of the teams in front was in 1-1, which I never would have thought would happen at the start of the tournament. Anyway, coming on to 0-1, as you can see, we have the 2 almost lowest ranked teams against each other. We had the 2 gold threes against Cora and Atta, who I beat in our first game. And RX and the gold H Chronics. So the almost shock exit of Rowdy and Renzo. I thought, basing off their ranks, they go quite far, but it seems to just dropped off. Then we had an interesting game with the 2 Diamonds versus Cake and Dino. I'd fancy Cake to actually win this game because he's a good player and he can carry Dino through to the next round. So that brought us on to the results for the 1-0 bracket. As you can see, we have Thunder and Mark going through slightly with a 5-4 win. We're now Stompy and Gamer doing very well, being Ethos and his teammate 3-2 in a very close game. It actually went to overtime. Duke and TYP absolutely smashing their game when it's 6-0. It looks like they're going to go through as the #1 team in the 3-0. And me and JDI managed to prevail against Arch and you. We just about managed to beat them 2-1 in overtime as well. So that means we have me and JDI versus Thunder and Mark and Stomp and Gamer versus Duke and TYP in the 2-0 bracket. That'll make some good games to see how they do. They'll be the first commentated games of the video. On the other side, however, we had the 0-1. So Lee and Jay Wayne pulled off a shock victory, actually winning 6-5 here. They put them into the 1-1. Cora and Atta pulled off the expected result against the 2 goals, one in 7-4. RX and Acronics managed to beat Rowdy and Renzo somehow. If you look at the ranks, you never would have thought that would happen, but they played out their skin and the other team didn't play too well, so that puts them in a 0-2 and puts RX and Acronics in 1-1. Then we have Cake and Dino prevailing as I expected they would, 7-2. Cake really the carrying force in that team because they're saying about other teams. Anyway, let's get into the 0-2 bracket now, which means we have the 2 goals, Jam and Boy versus Quinn and Heatwave, and we have Puffy and his teammate against Rowdy and Renzo, who really do need to win this game, otherwise it's going to be a shock exit for them very early on. So with all them as exciting games, we come on to the 1-1 bracket. These weren't commentated on because I don't mean anyone goes out. And this brought us Efisk and his new teammate who had to replace his old teammate. He just wouldn't respond against Meme and Picker, which was like a very good game. We have Arch and you, who's now changed his name to something else, but I can't be asked to change it on the graphic. Versus Cora and Atta. Really have had a terrible run of games. They've played me and Jay Dyer in the first game. Now they're playing Arch and George, now his name is, on the game in the third round. We have RX and the Chronics versus Lee and Jay Wayne. It'll be a tough game, that. Then we have Koala and his teammate against Cake and Dino. So let's set up nicely. Let's see how they got on. Cake and Dino absolutely smashing. Again, Cake being the strong carrying force, putting them into the 2-1 bracket. RX and Chronics absolutely wiping the floor with Lee and Jay Wayne with an 8-2 win. Obviously, we have the other game at the top there, as you can see. So the winners go into the 2-1, the losers go into the 1-2. We'll get onto that after the 2-0 and the 0-2 games will be commentated on. Let's get into the first game. It's actually me and Jay Dyer versus Thunder and Mark. Let's see how we get on and see if me, Jay, and Jay Dyer can progress. Right, so here we have our first commentated game. We have me and Jay Dyer versus Mark and Thunder. Let's see how we got. We have to play a middle weeks, which I really didn't want to do because look at our pings compared to theirs, but we have to. It's the rules of the tournament. I always said if they have lower ranks, then they get to choose the region. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be not an easy game whatsoever. The lags going to play a big part. See, the lags played a massive part there. We both missed the ball because of lag. It's going to kill us. It really is. I mean, we both shouldn't have missed the ball, but even still, the lags absolutely shafted us there. Jay Dyer's a great strike. Great strike, son. Come on, 1-all.
What?
What? 1-all. What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. What the fuck am I doing? For some reason, this tournament, I've been playing like a bot the entire time. I feel like it's even a spectator Deco lover saying I'm shocking. He's not wrong. I've played like an absolute spastic today, and in this tournament, the whole thing I've been playing stupidly. Yes, I had to score eventually. I made up for my error. Fuck me. I mean, I don't want to blame the lag, but it is making it a more even playing field. That's definitely for sure, because we're actually struggling to read the ball a bit. Well, I am anyway. I don't know what J Dyer's screen's like, but I am struggling to read the ball. Oh, the lag symbols come up. J Dyer scored again. He's actually carrying me this game. I am playing so bad. That's a great angle. Yeah, it's gone in. Gets in 4-2. We should see it out.
Are you sure about that?
It's going to be 4-3. Yeah, we got caught on the counter. It's a close game, though. It has been a close game. I still think we're going to see it out. No fucking way. The kickoff. The fucking kickoff. And I've missed the ball again. What am I doing? Yeah, 5-4. We've won it in the last 10 seconds. A pretty scummy demo, to be fair. I weren't even really looking at him, but a 5-4 win is what it looks like. I don't want to jinx it because he's always a kickoff, but it looks like we're going to win from here. Can we make it 6? Yeah, good angle. 6. Me and J Dyer are through then. We are the first team to go through. These two will go into the 2-1 bracket and we'll see if they got to play. Thunder's left the game. Electro Marks also left the game. A GG, then a 6-4 win. Let's see what we have for the next game. We're at the second 2-0 game. We have TYP and Houdini against Stompy and Gamer. Stompy and Gamer, mate, I don't know how they've got this far. At the start, I was predicted to be towards the end of the to the bottom half of the bracket. But here we are. They're in there 2-0. If they win this, they might actually go through. In fact, they will go through into the knockouts already. It's not easy task whatsoever. These two they're playing against are very good together. Very high ranked players, both around Champ 1. So let's see how they get on. Stompy and Gamer have taken the lead. This will be some story. This will be incredible. If the two Plats get through to the knockouts, that would be incredible. Not so much just to the knockouts, but the fact that they've got through winning every game would be insane. Never mind, it's 1-1. And it's 2-1, good goal. Well, the blue team looks like they're going to go through at this rate. Oh, no way, that could have been the chance. That could have been the one. That was literally the chance for the Plats, and it looks like they're going to lose now. 10 seconds to go, they really need to score as soon as they can, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. They've actually put up such a good fight against the two very high diamond players. I know it says diamond 3 and 1 on the graphics, but that was before they then progressed into higher ranks. Unfortunately, they didn't quite take that chance at the end there, which means Houdini and TYP are through. Houdini's not happy for some reason, I don't know why. I think it might be the lag. We had to play on EU because obviously they had lower ranks. So these two go through to the knockouts. I will come on to who comes where and who comes first or second. When it comes to, yeah, he's not happy about the ping. And Stompy and Gamer will go into the 2-1 bracket where I think they actually play Cake and Dino. We'll have that up for this on the screen for you now because we have to see the fixtures that come up. Some very good games, only 3 games in there though. Obviously, yeah, these lot play Cake and Dino, and a couple other good games in there. So we'll see how they do in that. But next, we're going to the 0-2 bracket. We have our first 0-2 game. We have the 2 golds versus 2 diamond players here. Let's see who wins. It should be a diamonds realistically, but you never know. Oh no. Oh no, the golds. You can't be missing that. Another goal. 2-0. Another clamorous goal to concede by the golds. It's gone all the way through them. The Super Jam's nowhere to be seen. Oh, the goals have missed it again. All 3 goals have gone straight through them. They can't be doing that. 4-0. It looks like we know who's going through here. Oh, we've got an obvious reason why they're losing quite heavily. Look at their ping. Super Jam is EU though, so I'm surprised he's lagging that much. Although Boy is from US, that's probably why he's lagging. But Super Jam's going to be from EU. I don't know why he has such high ping. 5-0. We're just going to see this game out now probably. Super Jam's gone. Super Jam's had enough. He's had enough of his ping. He leaves his teammate on his own. In a 5-0 game here, it's going to be more and more at this rate. It's going to be, look, it's going to be 6-0. It's 7-0. They're really capitalising on the goal difference here because the goal difference can make a difference. If these two manage to get to the 2-2 bracket, it'll change who they play in a knockout if they manage to get through. So they've actually capitalised on that. Although it looks like Super Jam, it's true that Super Jam and Boy are the first team to go out of the tournament. Unfortunately, the 2 goals didn't really stand a chance, to be honest, with their ranks. But that's a 7-0 win when it hits the floor. We'll see. There we go. 7-0 win for the 2 diamonds. They go into the 1-2 bracket. Let's get into our next 0-2 game. Alright, and here we go with the second 0-2 game. Unfortunately, looks like the tackle lover, who is Puffy, he's going to be going out because his teammate isn't available for like a month, he said. So they've given him an all-star bot instead to cover up for him. He was a gold anyway, so it's not too much difference. But Rowdy and Renzo might absolutely destroy him here. I'm a bit worried for this scoreline. I've done this before as well. We did it in the 1-1 bracket when we needed a bot to take over somebody. And they actually ended up scoring and they ended up winning 8-2. So... and it's 1-0, yeah, here we go. And it's 2-0. I can see it's been a very long game for Puffy, unfortunately. Oh, he scored, it's 2-1. Can they come back beyond? Oh, the bot's bottled that challenge and it's 3-1. It's going to be 4, yeah it is. The bot can't do fuck all. The bot cannot do anything. It's going to be 5. To be fair, it's not a bad idea scoring as many goals as you can because the goal difference is crucial. Oh, they've got another goal back. They've got another goal back. It's 5-2. And the game's probably going to finish 5-2. To be fair to Puffy, he's actually done really well against 2 good players. And unfortunately, he and his teammate, who's now no longer available, are out. Which is probably inevitable anyway. It's an inevitable result here as well. They're always going to win, those 2. So they're through to the 1-2. We'll get onto that and I'll show you that in a second. These are the results for the 0-2. And as you can see, Jam, J and Boy are both out, as well as Puffy and Jude. They're both out as well. This is the 1-2 then. Rowdy and Renzo, the winners, play Lee and Jay Wayne, and you've got 2 other games there, as you can see. Both going to be interesting. Especially that bottom one's going to be a good game. But for now, we need to go back up. We go back to the 2-1 bracket, and we've got plenty of good games there. Let's see who the first good game is. Right, we have our first 2-1 game. We have RX and Chronic versus Arch and George. As you can see now, that's his new name. And I can't ask to change it from you. It just takes a long time. It's a lot of effort. We'll see who wins this. Obviously, Arch and George should win. But we'll see. Obviously, the winner of this does go through, and the loser will go into the 2-2 bracket. So, see, we've got quite a good game here. Oh, it's 1-0. Yeah, Chronic's bumped his teammate RX. I'm not sure he'll be happy about that. But it's 1-0 to Arch and George, and you can only see him winning, to be honest. To be fair to the gold, he is on 144 because he's from US East. But these 2, the other 3 are from EU. So, and it's 2-0. As I said, there's only really one winner here. And it's 3-0, another goal for the blue team. Major Quake spamming sorry. Oh wait, what's going on here? What's happened there? They've scored no goal. Was that intentional or what? I don't know what's happened there, but RX just dribbled into his own net. RX is leaving. He's accepted defeat. He's absolutely accepted defeat, and now Arch and George just run riot against a gold, and it's 5-0. Great, nope. This could be like anything. Oh, Age of Quotes is gone as well. They've both rage quit. They've both rage quit. So we give them the 5-0 lead, even though it's quite peak for the other team, as their goal difference now will be massively hit. But to be fair, they're probably going to be a top team in their goal difference anyway. So they're through. Arch and George are through. RX and Acronics are into the 2-2. Let's get into our next 2-1 game. Here we go then. We have our second 2-1 game. I don't know why it took me so long to start that recording, but here we are. We're in the game. It's Thunder and Mark against Picker and Meme. As you can see, here they are. And let's see who wins. Everyone's going to have high ping because Thunder and Mark are from Middle East and the other 2 are from US. That's a great goal by Mark. Obviously, the winner of this does go through to the knockouts. We'll see who wins. 1-1. It's going to be a close game, this. I really think it's going to be a close game. 2-1 though. They've made a comeback. It's a great goal. Mark is playing out of his skin. What a player. He loves spamming sorry though for some reason. I don't know why he just keeps spamming sorry over and over again. Here we go. This is a goal, this. Okay, maybe not. Okay, it is. Picker's missed the ball completely. These servers are so bad. To be fair, yeah, they have all got 100 ping, but it's a middle ground. There's no winner. I can't give it to one person or the other. It's just not fair. Because it's like, it's fair enough giving it to like US East to EU, but these guys, like, they'll have like 400 ping if they go on US East. It just makes it unplayable. It's 4-2. It looks like Thunder and Mark are going to go through. They've come back from behind. But what a save comes out. But what a save comes out. No surprise there. Oh, I don't know, it's 4-3, might not be over just yet. 10 seconds left, it looks like Thunder and Mark are going to go through unless they can score a last second goal, the other team. Can they? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So it's going to be 5-3, yeah, Thunder and Mark top it off. They are through to knockouts. Meme and Picker do go through to the 2-2 bracket. They got one more chance to get through. Let's get on to our last 2-1 game. And let's see who wins that. Right, and we have our third 2-1 game. We have Stompy and Gaming versus Cake and Dino. It should be a very good game. I'm expecting Cake and Dino to go through, mostly because Cake is going to 1v2 them all. And it's 1-0, as expected. Gamer's got a new name, by the way. He's now called Sub to Tyler IRL, so make sure you do that. I'll put his link in the description for you to subscribe to him. I actually feature in one of his videos as well, so go and check that out. On that note, I have everyone's channel who actually participates in this, or whatever social media they have. I'll put that in the description, so make sure you check their stuff out, because, you know, theirs is equally as important as mine. So let's get into this game. Let's see who wins. Not proving as easy as expected. As I said before, the two Plats play very well together for whatever reason. They just seem to frustrate good teams. It's only 1-0 at the moment, so it's all one goal in it. They can still come back.
No.
Oh, it's a great save by Kate. That's exactly what I was saying, though. A good chance from there, and they could have really levelled it up. Looks like it's going to be 2-0 now, unfortunately, because Stompy's miles in the air, and Tyre's nowhere near yet. It's 2-0. And it's 3-0. Looks like they're going to win here, unfortunately, for the two Plats, because just can't deal with Cake. They've got to score here. Tyler, you've got to score 3-1. You never know. And it's 4-1, though. I can only see Cake and Dino going through here, unfortunately. Could it be 4-2? It should be 4-2. Tyler can actually get his shot off. Oh, dear. 5-1, nice goal by Cake. That should be the game then. There we go, then finished 5-1. Unfortunately for Stompy Game, they're going to 2-2. Cake and Dino go through. And these are the results for the 2-1 bracket. As you can see, some three very good games, and 3 teams going through. 3 teams going to the 2-2, which will come on to after the 1-2 bracket, which we're going to now, as we don't know what the opponents will be, or whoever they're matching up will be. So we'll come on to that after the 1-2. Let's get into our first 1-2 bracket game, and let's see who we have. Right, and here we have our first 1-2 game. Rowdy's already complaining about ping, and he's on EU because 3 of them are EU. Let's see how we get on in this game. Rowdy and FaZe Floyd, which is Renzo, should really go through this. And it's 1-0 already. And the water save comes out. Shock. Rowdy and Renzo might want to boost their goal difference. But in this game, they got the lowest ranked team in the tournament. It's 2-0 already. I can see it's been anything. He says Rowdy's sister's a slag. Unfortunately, you can't see that message. I don't know if you understand. You have to put it in the party chat. But love that from Leading Retaliation. And it's 3-0. Yeah, this could be a long game. Oh, can they score?
You're
they have.
joking.
No, they haven't. Jay Wayne's got a score. They have scored. They got a goal back. What a save comes out. And it's 4-1. I honestly really cannot see this being anything but like a 10-1 win for the Rowdy and Renzo, who, to be fair, should be going through anyway, because they had a terrible start. They lost both the first games, but they really should be going through. And if they win this, they have a good chance of doing that. It's sad watching Jay Wayne trying to struggle in this lobby. Bless him. And it's 6. Honestly, this could be anything. Made that 7. And it's 8-1. This could be literally anything. Rowdy's gay, pass it on. I don't think Lee's taking the loss too well. 8-1. I mean, I wouldn't take it well either. It's still a long way to go as well. And it's 9-1. Lee's missed it on the line. The water save comes flying out again. Your sister sucked me dry. You cunt. Lee's not taking this loss well. Got to score. It's 9-2, and the water save comes flying from Lee, and it's 10. It's double digits. Really doing their goal difference good, and that probably means they might go through as the number 1 3-2 team if they do qualify. And it's 11, for fuck's sake. This game just needs to finish now. I don't think Lee realises that Rowdy can't type to him. I don't think he realises it. I even told him earlier to use party chat, but he still hasn't realised. And he's not happy. He's clearly not happy. We go into the last 10 seconds of this game. Obviously, Rowdy and Renzo are through, and they'll go into the 2-2 bracket. And Jay Wayne and Lee, unfortunately, the lowest ranked team in the tournament, we're going out 12-2 loss. I think that's the biggest loss we've had by a mile. So these are obviously determined to get their goal difference up, which will go up to like 5 or something like that. So it gives them a really good chance of going through as number 1. Rowdy's a nonce. Lee has to add. That's the game. Rowdy and Renzo go through into 2-2 and see what our second 1-2 game is. Right, and we have our second 1-2 game is when we had to replace Saxon because he's for some reason left the Discord, and we're into this game now. Big game. The loser of this does go out, as you would have said in the last one. Let's see who wins. Super Red's not happy with the map choice, but I like this map. I don't know why people hate this map. Got to be a goal here as Cora scored. He has 1-0. It's a goal. It's got to be a goal, surely. Yeah, Koala makes it 1-1. Oh, it's a mess up there, and it's 1-2-1 to Orange. Or is it 3? It should be 3. No, he's missed. Oh, nice goal by Koala, makes it 2-2. Cora's not happy that has gone in. Very close game this, very, very close. Is it 3-2? It is, Koala. The comeback is complete nearly. Oh, it's another goal. Ato's missed it, Cora's. Nobody's happy about it. He's not happy with himself either, as you can see. It's a bad miss, to be fair. I don't know what he's doing. Cora and that team really need to score as soon as they can, but it's 5-2. That looks like the game, unfortunately for them. It looks like they're going out. And just waiting for the ball to hit the floor. And that'll be a 5-2 win for Super Red and Koala. They're through. Cora and Ato aren't happy with the result. Koala's just trolling him with what a save. They're through to the 2-2. Koala and Ato are out. And we'll get into the next 1-2 game now. Okay, here we have 1-2 game, the last game in 1-2. And it's between Heatwave and Quinn against Feisty Cosign and Ethos. It's be an interesting game. It's the last one before we get onto the 2-2 bracket. There's a lot of demos flying about already. And obviously the loser of this does go out, unfortunately. 1-0. 1-0 to the blue team. Could be 2-0. Yep, good goal by Quinn. They're playing well together, these two. And these two came from the 0-2 brackets. You know, they've got a good recovery on here. They can get through to the knockouts after being the 0-2. They would have done very well. 2-1 though. Can they come back beyond? How has that gone in? How has that got through him? He's saying sorry. He should say sorry. That was disgraceful. No offence to him, but he's gone way past the ball there. Oh, 3-2. Confusion in the blue team. It's 3-2. This has been a very close game. I can't really call it. It could go either way. How's he missed? Quinn's got a score. They've both missed. They both missed. They both missed open goals. If they lose this game now, I'd be fuming if I was them. I'd have missed that. It's 3-3. The comeback's been completed. This is going to go right down to the wire. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to overtime. Oh my god! It's 4-3. They've turned it around. What a comeback this is. From kickoff, they've turned it round. It's 4-3. So we're going right down to the wire. The Blues have to score. Heatwave and Quinn, they need to score right now. Otherwise, their time in this tournament is up. Let's see what they've got. Last 2 seconds. It looks like it's going to be a win for Ethos team. It is. What a comeback that was. What a comeback. They go into 2-2. Unfortunately for the losing team, they are out of the tournament. So this is the 1-2 bracket then and how it's finished. Some very entertaining games. But that now brings us on to 2-2, which is the last chance for people to win. If they do lose, then they will be out of the tournament. However, if they win, they'll get into knockouts. Let's get into our first game and let's see who wins. So we had to change the map for this game. We just had an issue with the last game with all sorts of lag and glitching going on. So I felt bad I had to do a rematch. And let's see how we get on with this. It's 1-0 already. This game actually was played before in the 0-1 bracket, I'm pretty sure. And then RX and the Chronics did win that game. They're going to need to repeat it. It's going to be 2-0 already. This is crazy. I was trying to say they're going to need to repeat this to win, but it doesn't look like they're going to. 2-0 down already. Obviously the winner of this will go through to the knockouts and will be determined by goal difference to who they play.
Okay.
And it's 3-0. And Chronics versus OMG, he's not happy with this at all. Can need some comeback, but we've seen comebacks in this tournament already, to be fair. However, Rowdy and Renzo have actually grown as a team. Having gone to the 0-2 bracket, they've actually developed a lot together. And to be fair, they should never have been in the 0-2 bracket. They should have been favourites to go through as it is, but looks like they're going to go through, and they could actually kick on from here because they actually look like they're playing a lot better together. And it's 4-0. Unfortunate own goal, and it's 4-0. Obviously, the more goals they score, the more likely they are going to play an easier opponent, because obviously the goal difference makes a difference in terms of who they play in the next round, so we'll see. So spectators ask if RX has given up. It looks like he kind of has, to be fair. It doesn't look like he's even trying anymore. And it's 5-0. I mean, this is just... they're running away with it. And it's 6. It's 6-0. Chronics is gone. Chronics has left the game. He's not happy. What a save comes flying out. I don't expect anything less, to be honest. And it's 7-0. I mean, RX still wants to play, but he looks like he's just not even bothered anymore. It's just going to give him goal difference. Which means they're probably going to secure the #1 spot in this, which means they will play the winner of a 3-1 bracket, which will actually come on to in a second after the 2-2 bracket, who that is. They're so far ahead, Rowdy's not even playing. And it's 8-0. Jesus Christ. And it's 9, and they're just boasting their goal difference here. Bit of beef going on in the chat. What a save, still flying, even though it's 9-0. It's a bit unnecessary, to be honest. You're a dog, he calls him, to be fair. 9-0 convincing win. It was never really a contest. They go through. RX and the Cranks do go out. Woof woof, he says. And let's get into the second 2-2 game, and let's see who can win that and go through as well. Right, we have our second 2-2 game. Who will win and join the previous winners in the knockouts? It's 1-0 to fucking Orange team, which is Ethos and Feisty Cosine already. And these two teams actually met in the 1-0, which Stompy and Tyler actually won that game. So let's see if they can be a different result this time. Is that another goal? Yeah, it's 2-0 Ethos scores. Looks like they're going to win this one. 3-0. God, they're running away with it. 4-0. Fucking hell. They're actually going to run away with this game. They have run away with this game already. I can't see them coming back, the other team. Oh, it's 4-1. Imagine this comeback. It would be insane. Oh, how has it not gone in? How has it not gone in? He's got to score, Stompy's 4-2. Imagine this for a comeback. Oh, 5-2. Looks like it's going to be the game, unfortunately. Oh, the water saves come out. Yeah, classic diamonds here. Well, unfortunately for Stompy and Tyler, looks like they're going out. Looks like Feisty Cosine and Ethos will be going through to the next round. And we'll see who they have to play after this last game. Just waiting for it to hit the floor. There we go. That's it confirmed. 5-2 win. Feisty Cosine spamming that water save. And let's get into our last filmed bracket game. Let's see who wins that. Here we are. We all have the last bracketed game of the tournament. Let's see who can win this one. It looks like it'll be 1-0 already. Yeah, this decides the last spot in the knockouts. Obviously, whoever wins goes through. Whoever loses goes out. So we'll see who can win this game. It's going to be a good game. And Steep Trident is a picker from the other games. He's just on an alternate account for some reason. I don't know why. Gotta be a goal. Gotta be a goal. Oh, okay. No goal there. What is going on? Can nobody hit? No one can hit the ball. What is going on here? It's gonna be 2-0. It's got to be 2-0. Yeah, they can take their chance. I don't know what happened up the other end, but they had to score there. Got in 3-0. Looks like we're seeing the winners here. Koala and Super Red are going to go through, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I don't mean unfortunately, but unfortunately for the other team, they're going to be going out. They both missed the ball. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4. They can't play like this. They cannot play like this. They're going to get battered. One of them's gone. Steep Trident Picker is gone, and that's them out of the tournament. That's them out of the tournament. He's rage quit. He's long gone. That's them out of the tournament unless Meme Hype can somehow win 1v2, which I very much doubt we can do. It's 5-0. Yeah, to be fair, this makes a massive difference now. They need to score as many goals as they can, because the goal difference is very tight. Oh, he's joined back, to be fair. He's joined back just to kind of numb the blow a bit more. The game's already gone. The game is already gone. It's going to be 6-0 as well. Yeah, they need to score as many as they can. They really do, because the more they score, the better chance to play a worse opponent. He's left again. He can't make his mind up. He's joined. He's left. He's left the party as well. He's long gone. He's not happy. That was an air moment. Yeah, that definitely is. He scored though, to be fair. He's got one back. 6-1. Could be 7. Yeah, it is 7. And at this point, he's just helping him out by staying. If he left the game, it would be 7-1, and that's it. But if he's staying, they're going to score more and more goals and give himself a better goal difference. I don't know what lag. This is what I was saying about the lag. I don't know what's going on there. You couldn't even see the goal, but disconnected a bow apparently. But it's 7-2 now. Just cutting in the goal difference a little bit. Again, the lag's killed me. You didn't get to see the fucking goal. Result's going to finish 8-2, maybe 8-3, maybe 9-2, we'll see. But that is the last bracket game. That means we're coming to the knockouts after this. We need to determine who's going to be playing who, though. We need to determine that by goal difference. Wait for this ball's hit the floor, then we'll get into that. There we go, that's the game done then. So, that is the result for the 2-2 bracket. As you would have seen, a fair few games in there. Very good results. That was a good, big result for them. And we'll have to see how that affects the goal difference and who they play. So let's get into that. So first we have to tackle the goal difference. So we had that on the screen now. I had to calculate the goal difference for everyone's games. And here we are. We have the 3-0 to start with. Obviously we have 1 and 2. The first with a plus 14 goal difference is Duke and TYP. They got a plus 14 goal difference. That obviously means number 2 team is me and J Dyer with plus 6. So that's 3-0. We come on to 3-1 now. There's obviously 3 teams. You've got 1, 2 and 3 here. Number 1 with a plus 14 goal difference is Arch and you, who is now George by the way, but I can't be able to change that. Then second with a plus 12 is Cake and Dino. And then third with plus 7 is Thunder and Mark. Come on to 3-2, we again have 3 teams, 1, 2 and 3. First one, we've got some convincing wins in the last 2 games. You have Rowdy and Renzo on +14. And second place with +4, we have Koala and Red. And then number 3, we have Efusk and Feisty Cosign with +2. So what does that mean for the tournament then? We have the brackets here, the ones that were before. So now we replace those brackets with the corresponding people that finished. This is what it brings. So these are our quarterfinals then. We have, as you can see, 4 very good games. So all of them are going to be very close, to be honest, but we'll see how they get on. Let's get into our first quarterfinal then, which is Duke and TYP versus Efusk and Feisty Cosign. I'm interested to see who wins that one. Let's get into that now. So we have our first quarterfinal then with Efusk and Feisty Cosign. I'm lagging because it's on US East, unfortunately, against TYP and Houdini and Duke Houdini. Let's see who wins this and goes through to the first semi-final. I hope the lag doesn't affect the game because I'm currently uploading the video as well as we speak, so that's probably not going to make it any better either. Oh, that's a very lucky goal. It's a very lucky goal, but they'll take it. And it's 2-0. It looks like they're going to win. They are probably the strongest, one of the strongest teams in the tournament now, actually. They've both improved significantly since they made the rank set up. They're both like Champ 1, Champ 2 area now, these two. They should really go through to the final, potentially. I mean, definitely semi-final. The final maybe, depends how the next game goes. And it's 3-0. Yeah, it looks like they're going to win. 4-0, yeah, this is a confirmed win. These two are bad at everyone they've played so far. They look a very good team. Take something special to stop them, which might be Arch and you next game, we'll see. 4-1, you never know, we've seen crazy things this tournament. Good comeback. It's 5-1. It's 5-1, looks like game over. TYP and Houdini look like they're certain to go through. It's going to be 6. Yep, 6-1. They're battering them. Yeah, it looks like they're going out, unfortunately. It was the expected result. As I said, Houdini and TYP's ranks on the graphic are not done justice with how much better they got now. It's going to be 6-2. They got another goal back, but unfortunately they will be going out. Houdini and TYP will be going to the semis. I know the next game will determine who their opponent will be. Let's see this one out first. There we go. That's that. They go through to the semis. Unfortunately, Efusk and Feisty Cosign are out. And we'll get into second semi-final, second quarter-final now. So after that quarter-final, we now have quarter-final 2, which is already 1-0. Rowdy and Renzo taking the lead against Arch and Lispy, who now has YouTube, which will be in the description, by the way, so make sure you check that out. I'll come back to that at the end of the video. Yeah, it's 1-0. Arch and Lispy look like they should really go through this game, but it's 1-0 to the other team. And it's 1-1, never mind. This game had a very long waiting time. I was waiting for Renzo for about an hour. So the tensions are very high. As you can see, Rowdy's not happy with him. The tensions are very high already. So I've got to think this could be quite a toxic game. Is it 2-1? It is. He drops it in. Arch drops it in. Arch really should change his song choice, by the way. It's really starting to piss me off. And Rowdy's not happy again, as you can see. I told you it's going to be a toxic game. 2-2 though, an own goal. Not too sure what he was thinking here, but they'll definitely take that. To be fair, Rowdy and Renzo have been a good recovery to get back to this stage. After the 0-2 bracket they was in, they've won 3 in a row to get to here. Unfortunately, they're playing the second highest ranked team in the tournament in their first knockout game, which they probably will lose, but we'll see. It's 2-2 still at the moment. It's 3-2. They're winning. Can you imagine? This would be a massive shock if they do win. Lispy says he's playing like a simp. Never heard that before. Time's still ticking away. It looks like Arch and Lispy could be out. This would be incredible. I was backing them to get to the final, but it looks like they're going to lose here, to be honest. They can't seem to score. We've only got a minute left. Arch keeps missing the ball. Could it be 4-2? It's 4-2. I think they're going out. I actually think they're going out. They need to score now. They have to score very, very soon. Otherwise, they're going to go out. And this would be an absolute shock.
What in fuck's name are you doing?
Oh no. Oh no. It's 5-2. It's 5-2. The water save comes flying. I'm not even surprised. They deserve a water save. They have absolutely bottled this quarter final. And Rowdy and Renzo have brought it back from being 0-2. They're going to be in the semi-finals. This is crazy. I was not expecting this result. 5-2 was convincing. And there we have it. They're out. Arch, probably one of the best players in the tournament, is out. I can't believe this result. It's incredible. He's gone. He's not happy. The other team, Rowdy and Renzo, they must be ecstatic with that. They're through to the semi-finals. And Arch and Lispy are out. Rip second title, yeah. It's sad. It's sad for Arch. He won the 1v1 of course. He's not going to be winning this one. He sends his best wishes for them though. But I cannot believe they've won this game. It's incredible. There we go. Renzo apologises for being late. I don't think he cares now. I don't think Rowdy will give a fuck about him being late now. They're through to the semi-finals somehow, and we'll get into the other side, which determines the other semi-final now. Let's get into our first game, which is going to be me and Jay Dyer in our game. Let's see how we get on. Quarter-final 3 then. Me and Jay Dyer against Koala and Super Red. It's on USC, so let's hope we can win this game and get us through to the semis. Let's gonna go in. Nice goal by Jay Dyer. 1-0.
Okay.
Mix up there. A mix up. Me and Jay Dyer have a big mix up and they score.
No! God, please, no!
Oh, that's ironic for me to do that. I hate doing that. It's gone in. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I've done there at all. And now we need to score, otherwise we're going to go out here. Great touch. What a touch that is by Jay Dyer. I'm not talking about that miss. We don't talk about it. No one's seen it. No one saw that. Just got to see this out. Just got to see this out. Last 2 seconds. Last second. Hit the floor. We're through. We're through to semis. They're gutted. I'm not surprised. It's a close game. It was a close game. They did very well for themselves, and it was unlucky for them to get knocked out here. It was a close game, I'll give them that. They made me nervous at 2-2, but we go through to the semis and we'll see who we have to play. So we have our last quarter final, and we have Dino and Cake versus Thunder and Mark. I wonder how this will go. We are in Europe, however them two are from Middle East, as you can see, so they're going to have a bit of lag, but Dino and Cake had the lower rank, so I thought I'd do that for them. Let's see how we get on this and join the winners of the last game in this semi-final. Give me a close game because technically they had the better player in Cake, but these two, Thunder and Mark, play well together and they're good players themselves. I mean, I don't know what's going on there.
No.
Great save by Mark. What a save that is. He's really improved over the tournament, to be fair. He started off like a Diamond 1, but he's playing very well and he's really proved himself to be better than I thought he was, to be fair. Is it 1-0? No, the post. Dino doesn't know what to do. Very cagey game this. Nothing's happened in the 2 minutes that we've been playing for. Absolutely nothing. Other than that one save by Mark, absolutely nothing has happened. It's been very hit and miss. Very cagey. Could be a goal here. No. The lowest scoring game we've had so far is 2-1, which is me and Arch. This could top it quite easily. It's not, doesn't seem like much is happening. Oh, he's gone in. Dino scored. Have all people in the lobby, Dino scored. Will Thunder and Mark get a goal ban now? It's been very, very low scoring, low chances game. They need to score, obviously, to keep themselves in this. There's a lot of demos flying about as well. What a save. Dino's playing well, to be fair to him. They just need one chance. They need one chance. They need to take it. They've not had many. That was the chance. They should have scored. Because Cake and Dino are defending very well. They are playing very defensively. And it's proving to work. It could be 2-0 here. Cake's got to score. Well, Dino's got in the way. He's got in the way. Can a Cake score and make up for it? No, he can't. That could have settled the game. Dino got in the way there. That's got to be 2-0. Yeah, Cake and Dino, they're going to go through. They're going to go through a very close game. It looks like they're going to win. Mark's not happy about it. I mean, it's been a close game. They had to take their chances a bit better. And I'm surprised that Dino's playing so well. I thought it'd be more of a 1v2 game, but he's really playing well. Unless they score right now, it looks like they're going to be out. To be honest, it looks like they are going to be out now. They can't seem to get a goal very quickly. Don't think it's going to happen for them. No, that's it. Dino steals the game. It's going to finish 2-0. Yep, it's finished 2-0. What a game. Very close game. Very entertaining game, actually, because it's very close. But they go through to semi-finals, get into the first semi-final, which I discussed already, and see who can win that against the final. So the semi-final first one is here. We have Rowdy and Renzo somehow here against Houdini and TYP. Let's see who wins. This could be a massive game. Good demo that. It's 1-0. Oh, great save by Rowdy as well. He's done very well there. Can he go and score as well? That'd be even better if he can. Can he? He has. What a move by Rowdy there. 2-0.
What?
Oh, it's 1-1 even. I quickly looked up and saw that someone scored because I was just looking at something and I thought it was 2-0, but it's 1-1. And this game's going to be very close. It always was going to be close. It's a semi-final. These teams obviously both going to be good. Let's see who wins and gets into the final, which, you know, the semi-final's not going to be an easy game either. The other one, whoever wins that will not be an easy game for the final. So it's going to be very, very close from here. Great goal. 2-1 to Houdini and TYP. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. The great pass. What a save. Spam's coming out. And it looks like they actually might go through to the final, these two. Not on the right on the graphic should look like Rowdy and Renzo would go through, but these two they're playing against are just, they've improved massively since I made the graphic. I've said this about 5 times in the video now, but they are literally probably one of the best teams you'll see in the tournament. Who had these ranks from the start, they'd be like 3rd highest, probably 2nd highest, so you know, They're a very, very good team. And Rowdy and Renzo need to pull out the bag. They pulled out the bag to even be here. You know, getting from 0-2 all the way back to here. And it's going to be 4-1 here, I think. And I think their journey's over, unfortunately. Rowdy's not happy. It's got in. It's gone all the way through. And can I come back beyond here? It's 4-2. They have to score relatively soon if they want to have the comeback, though, because these two are quite good defensively. And it'll take a while to break them down. They're going to have to need to score very, very soon. Time to then have a time and go and score another. They've only got a minute. The whole tournament builds up to now. All that comeback they got from 0-2, they've got to make the most of it and win this game. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. Is it 4-3? It is. Is it going to be a nervy finish? Rowdy's kind of carrying this team at the moment. It's going to be a nervy finish for Dini and TYP here. They need to see this out. They're 4-1 up. They cannot bottle this. Never mind. It's 5-3. Looks like they're going to win. Look at that. What a save. Toxicity's out. I don't even blame him at this point. I'd do it as well. But looks like that's that then. Rowdy and Renzo going out. TYP and Dini going to the final to meet the winner of the other semi-final. That's confirmed. They can't score 2 now. And then we'll get into the final as soon as the other semi-final is confirmed to see who's going to be in that final with them. What a save was flying out, frustration's flying out, but we'll see them two in the final. Rowdy and Renzo are out. So the second semi-final is me and Jay Dyer versus Dino and Cake after us winning our quarter-final. Let's get into this. This is massive. The winner will play Houdini and TYP in the final, as we've seen. Let's see who can do that. Let's go in. Yes, it's 1-0 to us. Get in there. We're going to the final. No, I can't get ahead of myself. These two are quite good together. Cake's obviously a very good player. We know that. We need to just cut him out the game and just focus on Dino. It's a great read. Jay Dyer, what a goal, my son. What a goal. 2 50-50s. He's done very well with them. Great pass. Oh, it's unlucky. These two are defending well. They're still in the game, of course. It only takes one goal and it could take a kick-off. You never know. It's going to be 3. Dino's not getting that. We're going to the final, boys. We are going to the final. There's 4. He's read him well. He's read him again, Jay Dyer. Cake's not happy with his own pass. Jay Dyer's read him well. We've actually wiped the floor with these. Although, having said that, they've made it difficult. I was actually nervous at the start because Cake's a very good player and these two do play well together. And I was worried they actually might turn us over. But it looks like we definitely are going to the final now to play Houdini and TYP. Let's see if we can win that and win the internal tournament. Can I get a double tap to see it off? No, it's gone straight in instead. 5-0. Jay Dyer's turning the goal line. It's a disrespect from him. He doesn't even want to play anymore. At least we let him get a goal. There's that. I know they can have the goal, but we're through to the final. They get knocked out in the semi-finals. Unfortunately, they did very well to get here, actually. You know, a champ and a Plat probably would have been looked down upon, but here they are in the semis. It's a good game. And they was unlucky to play against us, to be honest. We'll get into the final now, and let's see who can win the entire tournament. Okay, the final. Me and Jay Dyer versus TYP and Houdini. TYP, who's changing name yet again to Ice. Let's see who can win the tournament. This has been a great tournament. A lot of people involved. Appreciate everyone who's been involved in this tournament. It's 1-0. I don't know how it's gone in, but we scored. That is one of the luckiest goals I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. We just land on it and he goes in. We'll take it though. Jay does complain about lag here. We are on US East. Though I seem to be okay. I hope he's not lagging too much. Alright, it's gone in. We bumped each other. What a save. Come flying out. Me and Jay Dyer bumped into each other on the goal line. He's saying my bad. It's 1-1. It's 2-1. We're losing. We're losing, boys. We can't. No, surely we can't. We lost the 1v1 tournament in the final. We can't lose the 2v2 one in the same way. I won't allow it. 1 minute. 1 minute is all we've got to score. I can't believe we're losing this game. We're going to lose here, aren't we? Boys, I think we've lost. I think we've lost. We've got 10 seconds. We're going to lose. We're going to fucking lose. I can't believe this. How have we lost? How have we lost? I don't believe this at all. How on earth have we lost? We do not deserve to lose. I'm speechless, you know. This is ridiculous. I don't get it. I have no idea how we've lost that game in the slightest. That is the bottle of the century. Literally the bottle of the century. I can't believe this has just happened. I'm actually speechless. I mean, me and JRLA had lag, but we can't really blame that as such. It's just, I mean, fair play to them. They won. We got to give them that. They won. We lost. I lost in the final again. I just have a habit of bottling these tournaments for some reason. I can't believe we lost. We threw it away. Oh, I'm gonna have to end this properly. Fair play to them. They won the tournament. I can't hate on them too much. They did power everyone they played, and they came first in the group. So you know, we can't really complain that much about them winning. But I didn't feel we were gonna. I thought me and J were gonna win, especially after that semi-final beating a Cake and Dino. I thought we was gonna win, but it turns out we haven't. Fair play to them. They get the win. And this has been the 2v2 tournament. I'm actually depressed. I can't believe this has happened. I was looking forward to winning this one, but these two won. And maybe this server played an advantage, we'll never know, but there we go. 3v3 one will be soon. If you want to be involved in that, make sure you join the Discord. I'm just gutted, as you can hear from my voice. I'm actually gutted we lost. I can't believe this. A big shout out to everyone who's played in the tournament. And some of these people's social medias, channels, anything will be in this description, so make sure you look at them. And that's been that. We'll see you in the next tournament.